Hey there, my name is Colin, and welcome to the Archivist Jelly Bean Challenge. If you have any problems, ping me on our Discord channel, but you're here because you want to get started right away. So I know you want to vote 10 times with our API, so I made a quick, no frills how to and 20 steps to save you some time. So for the basic level, which is just one vote, you can use our UI. So step one, sign up for an account, verify your email, then choose your password. Step two, now you're going to arrive at the welcome page on archivist.io. And step three, in the left nav, click on WAD, We Are Developers 2023 Challenge, and this takes you to archivist.io slash jellybeans. Great, so now you're up to step four. You can now actually vote by just entering your guess in the Jelly Bean Challenge contest on the UI. So congrats, you've voted. I hope you win that graphics card. So you can see your vote on the blockchain by clicking assets in the left navigation. So go ahead, click assets, and you will now see My Jelly Bean Votes, a new asset. Click on the My Jelly Bean Votes asset, and you see the overview page, and then here you can actually see an important thing, and that's your asset ID. Take note of your asset ID. You'll need it later. So let's go to the pro level. Step five. I know you want to raise your chances with more guesses, so you're going to have to use our platform. So to get started there, you're going to have to do a few things to get your keys, your user IDs, and secrets. So you're going to have to start with an authorization token. So please go to archivist.io, archivist/app to create one. Click Create App Registration, type your name, and click the button Create App Registration. You now have a client ID and secret. And then copy these and save them someplace secure. You'll be needing these two values for the rest of the process. So you're doing great. Let's keep rolling. Step six, you're almost there. You now need to set up an access policy to enable the Postman tool. So to do this, go to archivist.io developers and click developers in the console. You're at step seven, scroll down to access policies. And you'll see all of our APIs in the platform. Now click on Post Archivist IMv1 access policies and then click Try it out. Step 8, copy the following fragment into the body field. Now make sure you do like a CTRL+A and CTRL+V to paste in your snippet. And you need to address one key spot in this text, and you are going to look for subject equals client ID. And you guessed it, you have to update client ID after the equal sign with your client ID you generated back in a previous step. Okay, so we're up to step 10. Now click execute button, and you will see that you have a 200 OK, and you successfully set up the access policy, and you're ready to access the platform. So it's time to go to Postman. So head on over to our Postman collection at the link postman.com, Archivist Official Workspace, Archivist Public Official Overview. And in the left navigation, click on We Are Developers Jelly Bean Voting Collection. You are finally in the right spot to make this work. But first, you need to fork the collection. So step 12, with the We Are Developers Jelly Bean Voting Collection highlighted in the left, click the fork button next to the share button in the upper right. Now you're good to go. So you're up to step 13, and now enter your fork label, choose your workspace, and go ahead and click Fork Collection. Step 14, now it's time to set up your variables. This is a very key step. So Postman needs this, and it needs this to be saved. So with your newly forked collection, look for the navigation in the middle of the page and click Variables. It's right next to the green dot. You will see three variables: Archivist Client ID, Archivist Client Secret, and Vote Feed Asset UUID. Cut and paste your client ID and secret from before. For the vote feed asset UID variable, you will need to enter your asset ID from your initial vote back at step 4. So you can now be sure to enter the same string in both columns for initial value and current value. So after you do this, the most important step is to click the save icon, which is hidden right next to the run button above to the right. You now have Postman configured with your credentials, and you have saved this information to use later. So you are good to go. So step 15 brings us to the API calls. So go back to Postman here, click on the left nav for your forked We're a Developer section, expand the collection by clicking the caret, and that'll reveal a post, a new vote, and you can cast your vote in your feed. So we brings up to step 16. Make sure that you look in the middle nav, click body. This will reveal everything you need to adjust to actually do your vote, which brings us to step 17, and you will find vote value. And I think it defaulted to 103 or it's blank, but change this value to your jelly bean count estimate. We're almost there. Step 18, click send. That was it. Congrats, you have done it. You get a total of 10 votes, 1 from the UI, 9 from the API. So go ahead and vote maybe 8 more times, and I think you will be at your 10. Step 19, if you actually want to see the culmination of all your votes, click Get Check All of Your Votes API, and you will see if you have voted enough. We will only accept the first 10 votes that you submit. Now, congratulations. We're at step 20, which is a big thank you. You voted through our API. You went through every step. And hey, we're always eager to see if we can find more beta testers for our developer products. Are you interested in provenance technology? Then hey, we've developed a blockchain-based ledger you can control with our REST APIs, showing the history of digital assets or physical assets. Saves you a ton of time and headache in doing it yourself. So check us out, rkvst.com, or follow us on Twitter, or better yet, join our Discord and start a dialogue with us. And all the links are below. Thanks for watching.